So I'm going to take you to this level called Out of Frame and kind of show you how I make basically gameplay. All the layout here was made first, and then I basically designed it like pretty quick right after, but this is some gameplay I've made. It's not hard, but that's because it has like lyrics with it. There's this thing where you can basically make custom objects. Let's make the background kind of dark. You can basically make custom objects, select it, and then press the plus button, and then you'll be able to put it back to use whenever you want. So I'm going to show you how I set up my colors first, and where I use blending and where I don't. My colors go like this. Number one, so say we have whatever color you want to use. I usually build with the same color but different levels. So say you take blue or purple, let's do purple. So color number one is going to be like the lightest shade of it. So I usually put it almost kind of in between the white and the actual color. Turn on blending. Number two, I make like just the normal color. Like if you think of purple, you would think of this probably, right? Three, I turn off blending and I make it a dark purple. Not completely dark, just quite dark. And four, turn back on blending and it's just a little brighter. First thing, probably most important, is like clouds. So whenever I use these clouds, I change their opacity a bit because they're very kind of bold. I have kind of these darker clouds, or these smaller clouds, and then a bigger set of the smaller ones. So I can kind of change based on how big things are around when I'm building what kind of clouds I want to use. But yeah, and then of course the stars that go with it. I have a small set of stars and a big set as well. These kind of new stars I just found out about, they're kind of like more they pop more, but yeah, these look really cool as well. So for some of the background stuff, so what I'll do is I'll grab like one of these from this tab, and I'll basically set it to my color number 4, and I'll scale it up, maybe even more than that. And then you can copy and paste it. Oh wait, I need to add it to like, let's do that for now. You can do that and it'll add a kind of cool background, and it'll move with the music. It'll look really cool. I made this like custom background thing so I can place it whenever. But yeah, it's kind of like subtle and some stars and stuff, but you can like make it one object and make it move slightly so it looks cool. But yeah, so as you can see, this kind of looks cool already. Kind of looks like space. I have that custom heart. That's kind of cool. Oh, let me show you this. So this is pretty cool. This is like a custom kind of like little thing I built just to easily put it down whenever. Let me show you the spike I made. That's kind of detailed. Show you basically how to make spikes look more interesting. So basically I have an original spike, and then I put a spike inside of that, and then another one, and then this is actually one of the glow objects that you can take. You can actually just, if you are precise, you can put it right on the corner of the spike and make it kind of like a little glow effect. So this is like a cool like spike design. So just little things like that to make your spike more like cool. And then you can actually add this like that, and that'll actually make it more look a little cooler as well. And you have like little stars in there too. So yeah. But yeah, so that's some stuff I use for this level. I'll show you like kind of what I'm talking about. Yeah, see all like the stars everywhere? The spikes.
Bloody and bruised, I was drowning in your ocean before you even noticed my glow under the wave.
So for this level, it's a lot of invisible blocks and stuff. So I basically, wherever I put stars, I'll add stuff like this. So I made like a mini invisible star out of the spikes as a custom object, and I placed them right over the stars so they glow with the stars. And then I have a mini invisible square. I can like free move if I want and just kind of put it wherever I want. And then if you zoom out, It's kind of like just a little cool thing that you'll see when you're flying by like this. So you kind of have to avoid the spiky stars right here as well. You have to fly under these. But yeah, so, and then of course some of these arrows just to kind of point to tell you where to go. And then for some of the layout, basically what I'll do is for the outside like this, I'll use kind of a brighter block, and on the inside, sometimes I'll put a opacity change on what's below here, like this probably has, yeah, so this is like 0.75 out of 1 opacity. And then I put, I'll put black glow things so that it has like a shaded texture. So like right here, so I'll have this all the way down so it kind of like blends into the background, as you can see, like right here. And I went crazy on this one. This is like one of the little invisible things I made, but it just looks so cool to tie stuff together. And then also with movement, what I'll do is I'll, like, right after I hit an orb, they'll kind of fall. Yeah, so that just, oh, I died, but yeah, they fall behind, so that's a cool thing too. But yeah, a lot of it's design, and then as you can see here, I added the shaded number 4 color of these things, and it makes a cool background. Okay, so here I synced the lyrics, so it looks really cool. And then I use that custom background I showed earlier right here.
To reap the pain.
I don't know what this is, but I usually go to, I'll put 12 all the way white blending, and then I'll basically just put this on blocks. It'll give it like kind of a shimmer effect. So like that, or like what, like this. So it would be like right here, and it would give a shimmer effect, so it makes it kind of look cool like that. Just some other custom things. This is just fire, obviously, I like to use that. This is like a weird kind of crack thing. I don't know what it is, but it looks cool, so I'll usually put that on number 1, and I'll put that just behind stuff. It just kind of looks cool, like a glass shatter effect or whatever. And then, you know, I'll use these cogs sometimes with different colors and different opacities just to make the different areas look cool. I think they look cool just because they're spinning, and you can make them really big and stuff. Swirl, boring, chain. Sometimes I'll put an orb in the chain and then like make it move with the orb like that. What else? This is just like a normal thing. This is just background bricks that I use with like a slightly lower opacity. Just some other custom things basically. I'll put this on every orb. So I have like a custom orb thing just to make every orb like kind of stand out, so that orbs are just, you know, not boring. Oh, I have this hexagon thing I thought was cool. I just put that somewhere, like everywhere once in a while sometimes. And then I'll use like a darker, the number 3 color shade below the number 1 shade right here for this ground design. But yeah, I might go more in depth on some stuff, but that's about it for now.
Bloody and bruised, I was drowning in your...
Okay, well, I died at the part I told myself that. Well, yeah. Later, team. Ha ha ha.